Charlotte's smart. She's got wrinkles on her forehead. Very serious.
Okay. A, this is not a competition.
Competition. Competition.
Okay. A, this is not a competition. Yeah, well, then you both have bad taste.
You know you can't say that you weren't warned.
Warn. Warn.
You know you can't say that you weren't warned.
You dodged a bullet, Is. You're better off without him.
Why are you even surprised? Sleep with a snake, you got bit.
Snake. Snake.
Sleep with a snake, you got bit.
As surgeons, we ignore our own needs so we can meet our patients' needs. We ignore our friends and families.
Ignore. Ignore.
We ignore our friends and families. How's the capillary refill?
Slow. About 4 seconds.
All right, what do you recommend to get that blood moving again, Dr. O'Malley?
Recommend. Recommend.
What do you recommend to get that blood moving again, Dr. O'Malley? That help break up pooled blood so it can be evacuated. It's sort of like a big drain. Look, if this makes you uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable.
Look, if this makes you uncomfortable.
And surgery was postponed when?
When I told a nurse.
Olivia.
When I told a nurse to administer an.
Administer. Administer.
When I told a nurse to administer an.
Mom and Dad are anxious for an update. Dr. Yang?
We've done the initial surgery on Julie's omphalocele.
Initial. Initial.
We've done the initial surgery on Julie's omphalocele.
She seems to be pretty healthy. No major issues have been identified, but we're going to keep her in the isolate until she makes it to 4 pounds.
Pound. Pound.
We're going to keep her in the isolate until she makes it to 4 pounds.
Constance Ferguson, 40, inmate at Henderson, swallowed a razor blade.
Attempted suicide.
Suicide. Suicide.
Attempted suicide.
Inmate at Henderson, swallowed a razor blade.
Attempted suicide.
Attempted field trip. Worked, too.
Attempt. Attempt.
Attempted field trip. Worked, too.
Make the blade go down smoother.
You ain't getting x-ray. Make it portable. Prisoners, we have to minimize flight risk.
Minimize. Minimize.
Prisoners, we have to minimize flight risk.
Come on, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you. I only murdered 3 people and none of them were doctors.
Murder. Murder.
I only murdered 3 people and none of them were doctors.
It's really not that uncommon in a preemie this size. So we've inserted a tube into Charlotte's chest.
Insert. Insert.
So we've inserted a tube into Charlotte's chest. If I'd have listened to the doctors, I could have had 3 healthy girls and.
Healthy. Healthy.
If I'd have listened to the doctors, I could have had 3 healthy girls and.
Mama Bear, help me out here, okay? I'm starving.
Don't give her anything.
See, right there, you're an official violation of...
Violation. Violation.
See, right there, you're an official violation of...
Don't give her anything.
See, right there, you're an official violation of the 8th Amendment.
8th. 8th.
Of the 8th Amendment. See, right there, you're an official violation of the 8th Amendment.
You can't eat anything because you're about to undergo major surgery.
What?
Undergo. Undergo.
You can't eat anything because you're about to undergo major surgery. You swallowed 4 blades this time. That's the big deal.
I thought it would buy me an extra day.
extra, extra,
I thought it would buy me an extra day. Mint chocolate chip. I want at least a gallon if you ghouls are done splitting me open.
split, split,
You ghouls are done splitting me open.
We've thrown all this medical talk at you and outlined all these worst-case scenarios, which
outline, outline,
and outlined all these worst-case scenarios, which... Here's Kate. You can reach in and touch her if you like.
touch, touch,
You can reach in and touch her if you like.
The thing with RDS cases is when you think the baby's getting better, you slip right back.
slip, slip,
You slip right back.
It's funny. You had no right to speak to me that way in front of a patient.
Yeah, well, you hurt my friend.
hurt, hurt,
Yeah, well, you hurt my friend.
You know what, Meredith? Do whatever you want. Sleep with the guy for all I care.
Well, obviously I'm not going to sleep with him, is he?
Obviously. Obviously.
Well, obviously I'm not going to sleep with him, is he?
Just a day or two?
We'll watch you until your bowels start moving again. The average is about 36 hours.
36?
average, average,
And the average is about 36 hours.
36? Don't leave.
What?
Just maybe a little conversation.
Conversation. Conversation.
You, Meredith Grey, never gonna happen.
Why would you even think it's Meredith?
Anyone who's paying the slightest bit of attention knows.
slight, slight,
Anyone who's paying the slightest bit of attention knows.
Dr. Shepard, I found these studies where they used aggressive plasmapheresis. I think these could work on Mr. Mark.
Those are all isolated cases.
isolate, isolate,
Those are all isolated cases. No trial studies have been done. There is nothing you can do.
Okay, what about thyrotropic release?
No.
Okay, there's European studies.
European, European,
There's European studies.
Oh, we don't really know. Sometimes babies get stressed in the ICUs from all the activity.
stress, stress,
Sometimes babies get stressed in the ICUs from all the activity.
You're healing very nicely.
And I like my new nose.
Well, I'm sure your wife will like it too. I'm not so sure what she'll say about your new house guests.
guest, guest,
I'm not so sure what she'll say about your new house guests. I'm not so sure what she'll say about your new house guests.
I'm gonna let these guys go on a lake near my favorite hiking trail.
hike, hike,
I'm gonna let these guys go on a lake near my favorite hiking trail.
Too much epi, it'll stop her circulation. There's no point in keeping her heart rate up if she doesn't have functioning arms or legs in the morning.
function, function,
If she doesn't have functioning arms or legs in the morning.
And, I mean, God, do you have any idea how scared I was? It was all for nothing.
Hardly.
Hardly. Hardly.
Situation ever comes up again, I know you'll be able to handle the pressure.
You lied to me.
You have to learn distance, Stevens.
distance, distance,
You have to learn distance, Stevens. Go home, Gray. You've earned it.
earn, earn,
You've earned it.
400 years ago, another well-known English guy had an opinion about being alone.
Opinion. Opinion.
Had an opinion about being alone. No man is an island.
Island. Island.
No man is an island. Boil down that island talk, and he just meant that.
Boil. Boil.
Boil down that island talk, and he just meant that.